morning, everyone. This is Marv Eisen from Timeless Dollar, and today is Wednesday, August 11th, and it is 10:24 a.m. The market opened way up from the previous close, which I indicate with this horizontal line here at 44.27. The market jumped up pre-open because of a report on inflation, core inflation not being as bad as the estimates. So the market jumped up, and then the market opened right over here at 44.40, about 44.41, thereabouts. At any rate, this is an opportunity to trade this gap, significant gap, from 44.42 down to 44.27. So I want to play that, trade that play, and this is my live chart. This is actual real time, and I have an order here, and I'm trading the Micro E-mini, so this is good for all you who have a small trading account. Micro E-mini, MESU 2021. That's the September contract, and I have the order that I placed at 44.40 and a half or thereabouts. And this is how I have this trade set up. Now I'm planning, my target is this gap, which is the close at 44.27. So what I did was I placed the order right about, well, just a little below the area of equilibrium, and the area of equilibrium is right here where most of the trades are occurring. At the open, I wanted to take advantage if there was a quick drop down to down to close the gap. But what happened was I placed a trade. The market went down nicely, but then halted, and the bulls drove it back up here. So I exited. And since then, the market has been jumping around, but what I did was I placed a trade when I thought the market was going to break. I should have placed it a little higher actually, but we're only talking here maybe a half a point, so I'm well within my strike range, which is equilibrium. So right now I'm $15, and I'm trading 4 contracts. $15, really, you can't get hurt trading Micro E-minis unless you really don't know what you're doing, in which case you can always get hurt. And what I did was I have this trade established right here, and I set my stop at 44.4250, which is just prior to the high of the day. I might move this stop up a little bit because the stop runners might take the market back up here, so I might move this up a little bit. I think I'll do that. And what I did was I set a buy limit order down here at 44.27 3/4, which is just prior to the window being closed. And what I can do now is walk away, because you don't want to trade with the tension of looking at you see where the highs have been lower, the succeeding highs. We have the high over here at 44.43, another one at 44.42 1/4, another one at 44.4175, and now the high is at 44.4050. So lower highs, and the floor has been established here at 44.39. So I'm looking to play this area. I really feel that trading the gap is a good trade setup to play, and it's one of the few where the odds are that you'll be successful in the trade. So I'm going to pause this video now, and I'm going to come back with the final results and show you either I lost with the stop being hit, or I made a nice profit here. But again, my trade here is not a guess. It's a targeted price based on the gap from the previous close. Okay, so I'm going to pause this video, and I'll see you at the other side, hopefully profitable. now it is 11:40, Wednesday, August 11th, and I'm about an hour into my trade, a little over an hour into my trade. And I'm up a bit. The trade seems to be working out. The prices have hit a point of stabilization right about 44.33, 44.34. And this is to be expected. I expect to move. Right now we have, the market has dropped from 44.39 down to 44.35. So that's a 4-point drop. And I would expect from the point of equilibrium, 44.33, about 44.33 and a half. Down another 4 points to 44.29. I have my buy limit set at 44.2850, so I'm going to move that up to 44.29. I'm going to move my stop loss down to 44.37 and a quarter, and we will see how this plays out. I'm still in my trade. I'm still playing my plan. And I will let you know, hopefully this trade will work out as planned. Okay, it's 11:54. We're a couple of hours into this trade. And my target has not been reached, but I'm going to lower my stop down to the top of the equilibrium zone. Equilibrium is about 44.33. I'm going to lower my stop to 44.34, and I'm going to continue in this trade. Okay, it's just after 12 p.m. and it looks like my stop limit is going to be hit. It was just hit. So the trade plan, while we came within, let's see, we came within 1 point, 44.30, and my buy limit was 44.29. So we came within 1 point, and still the trade worked out. We still might hit my buy limit, and I'm going to keep this buy order in place over here. But let's see where this market goes. Okay, it's the end of the day, and here's how my trade worked out. Recall, I was playing this trade of closing the gap, and I played to close the gap here, and my target was 44.29 right here. I had a buy order. I was playing this. I was doing very nicely. The market came down to 44.30, 1 point away from my target. Unfortunately, market then reversed, went up, hit my stop, still did pretty well, but not as well as I could have done. But that's a case in point. The lesson is the gap, the play did work out. If I was a little more flexible, I would have moved my buy order up, and I would have made an additional 2.5 points, but altogether I made about 8 points, so not too shabby. Gap trades, usually they work out when the gap looks to be closed, but in this particular day, it was this much, 1 point from closing the gap and having a 100% successful trade. At any rate, this was a sort of long video, and thank you for bearing with me. This is Marv Eisen from Timeless Dollar. I just want to mention here that typically when a gap closes, it's going to close relatively quickly. Right around here, I was getting a bit concerned that this trade was not going to complete fully, and unfortunately I was right. I was only 1 point away. But nevertheless, it's a good lesson for those of you who have taken the time to watch this video, and thank you again. Anyway, this is Marv Eisen from Timeless Dollar. If you're looking for some instruction on how to trade E-mini and micro E-mini futures, go to my website at timelessdollar.com. My course is not expensive. In fact, I even have a free course, how to avoid risks when trading, and that'll give you a good start. Anyway, again, trade safe. Have a great day. See you in my next video.